There we go. My mic was muted. We should be good. Let's get right into it. Let's get right to it. Pop that out. Sweet. Got a good turnout here today. 3 minutes. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, no, we're gonna go 15. 45 minutes. Today. Oh my. It's crazy. That is wild. We're doing 11. Sure, no? Yeah, that is a minute. Let's see. Yeah, 15. BRK. There we go. Get pinned, bro. Yeah. This is horrible watching experience. I should be watching. Seems like, yeah. Alright. No, 15, 15. You're right. Cool. Alright, this should be good. Everyone can hear everything. You can hear me, you hear the game. Yeah, wow, okay. Well, I'm playing myself through the thing. Cool. Okay, we're looking good. Looking good. Over. Okay. Crisp 15. 3 o'clock. Can I restart? Will that work? I gotta end. Should be. Woo! Plats can make it. Great to have them. Okay. Good to go, boys. We're good. 15 minutes. Should have Alright, sorry. Lock it in. Let's see. Magic's in, JNT, Flame. Oh my god. Bosch is in there. Dix is running. New driver, Dix, Yuko. Yuko might have been in the last race, I think. Mobius is back again. Josh as well. Oh, Josh actually coming in for a race. Hopping over the curbs. David's. I'm not sure who he is. We'll have to see what his performance is. Krabs, classic. Dave again, custom Gran Turismo sponsor livery. Pretty sweet. We got J&T going off track. I can't switch to him. JSK. E-Slider here. I think E-Slider's holding out the fort right now for first position of the entire series. So he's looking to maintain that lead. Bring home a dub. Get really shooting for that prize, that first place. Nando's in here. Custom skin. Looks great on the 8.6. I don't think Nando's too far behind as well in the standings. Patty's in the MRC. It's not a bad pack. Shouldn't be good racing. Yeah. Sorry. Beer case cylinder. Be good. I'll change this up to my screen view here. So we get the full window. Some drama already. Little drifting. Half gap car. Okay, lap times. You saw around at 2:57. Long lap times. Good pass. We've got 8 qualifies so far. It's a pretty deadly track. Oh my god. Yeah. Drama already. Qualify airable. If gap car, yes. Yeah, okay. Perhaps get some practice in. So JSK takes the lead position. Running a 257 flat nearly. Addian? Yossi. Got a bunch of new faces in there, so I feel like this is going to be scary. Say. Should be good here. Final few minutes here and then we'll get started. I'm still looking late down the line. I'm not sure what happened there at the very end. Lay down a lap. Dave is yet to lay down a lap. Here we go. I think this is it. On the board. Davis just getting a lap in now. Okay. Dix ran a 3:15. Same as Foss, 3:15. A little dangerous here. We'll see how he plays it in the real race. Might be a little sketchy. I was getting a lap in with 13 seconds left. Yeah, squeeze that one in. There we go. Set this up. Get myself a bit of water, and we will begin. Refreshing. Okay. Got my water. We're good. Everyone's good. There we go. Restart again. No? Oh, sorry. That's my bad. That was siren? All right. The laps are 3 minutes, so I'm going to be cranking it here. Whoa. Mouse driving. I apologize. Where is it? Pace up a little bit. It's such a long track, it's hilarious. Warm up, boys. Come and mop up, boys. Oh, I should be looking. I gotta look at where I'm going. Got a few cars that are just not driving. He timed out. Come around the back straight. Someone's struggling to just keep up with the pace car, which is not good. And it's race starter. Let's go right up to the top. And we're racing there. Adrian, it's going to be a packed here. Dave slips in right behind Stein. They are going 3 wide down here to the long right-hand sweeper. You can carry a lot of speed through here. If Dave falls back, he's going to take the inside line for J&T. I'm going to move back here. We got Flame and Roman AP squad. 6 green. Flame's going to go off in the rear, but he holds it. Doesn't want to take out a teammate. Roman slips by. Lonzo's going to capitalize on that, and Flame can hold the inside. We're going to go back through. Lots of commotion there. Few offs. Cry gets back in. No penalties. Wow. I'm going to move back up the grid here. Let's see. JSK and E-Slider in battle. Josh is falling a little behind. Firm. Addy in. However you say is the name there off the top of my head, but Stein's right behind him. Looks like he had a little slip up. Move back into the chicanes here. J&T tries to get in front of Dave. Dave's made his way up the pack. That's where you missed a bit of that. Good. J&T's running the slipstream. We've got Nando, Roman, and Flame straight behind them, carrying loads of speed into the back sweeper here before the main straight. Try to get some good exit speed here, and the slipstream will really carry you. You have a lot of time to kind of build up that speed. Flame goes off wide again. He seems to always go wide. He's used to the NASCAR driving, so he prefers a banked track to keep him locked in, but he's not used to these flatter areas. Let's see, everyone manages to get by first lap. We have one driver already with a DNF. We have a crazy 4-way battle for A position. Go up a bit. Nando in 7th, battling with J&T for 6. So Addy has lost position to Stein, which is now up in 4th. Stein's looking to get 3rd away from Josh, but Josh has fallen behind from the 2 lead drivers in the whole series, E-Slider and JSK. Just having a intense one-on-one battle here for first place with the RX-7 and Celica combo. With that, Josh is losing a bit of time from Stein and the Celica behind him. Seems like Cried and Yuko touch in the back. We have a few stragglers. J&T and Nando battle is very intense. Oh, J&T slips up a bit, goes wide. Nando might try to take him on the inside. And Nando's going to pull the position. But that ends up going a little wide. See if his line carries. I think he's going to hold that. So Nando moves up to 6. J&T using the slipstream. He's going to make a move here going into the back, the double chicanes. and they switch again. There's a lot of long straights here, so the slipstream is very advantageous. Flame has managed to make his way up to 8th, passing the 4 wide grid here, or 4 long. Dave right behind him again, but Rome was battled with a Platt, a late comer. He wasn't sure if he was going to make it, but he managed to get his team in there and get the car running. Yeah, Magic right behind. Absolutely intense battle. Let's move back in the pack. We got Mobius back here in 13th, sorry. He's struggling with the Ferrari a little bit. He's looking to make up some time, so still a long race to go. There could be any failures or any messes from drivers ahead can help him gain some lap time. We're going back here to these newer drivers. We got Lionel. He has not been in any races before. Crod, I don't think we've seen. Krabs is here, and Krabs and Foch have raced before. I think there might have been a little bit of an issue there on the race start, where they're a little dragged behind, start to lose the pack. Do a full loop down. Yuko is down in 18th. And Dix is very far behind. I'm not sure what happened there. It seemed like there was an altercation there at the beginning as well between them and their lead driver. We're going to go back up here to the front of the pack. There's an insane amount of gap between the first place drivers. Just absolutely top-notch driving. They have, we'll see here, about a 6-second head gap from third position between the both of them. There's about 18 milliseconds between each. Just some insane driving. So we still have about 11 laps to go. Moving back to Josh. Josh has held his position. I'm not sure if it's a falling back or if Eastlight and JSK are just pulling ahead. So Stein and Adian are right behind them. I mean, kind of closing in, but it seems like the gap isn't really narrowed or widened a huge margin, so they're all keeping pace. Nando seems to have really pulled ahead from where he was at. He's now still in 6th position, just such a large gap from any competition behind him. Platts has moved up. Platts going to 7th. Great to see him moving up there. Flame and Dave. Roman not too far behind. Seems like that pack is really kind of split up. So Roman's down to battle with Magic. Or no, Magic is a late join. He's getting lapped. So Magic will have to give way on a blue flag. We'll see. Puts Roman into a deep braking zone. I believe that's a blue flag. Or no, 10th position, sorry. It was a bit of a weird leggy moment. I thought that was a bit odd. Calling up. So VM Magic now has passed Roman for 10th position. So Roman's going into double digits. Mobi's back here in 12th. 13th for Blind. I'm not sure what happened there. Must have been some contact. Or a mistake on JT's end. Probably back here with heavy body damage, so it must have been a touch there earlier. And Foch and Krabs are having their own little battle here for 15th. Nice little battle between the we're having some connection problems there with Krabs. But this is a great little battle just to the more beginner class, or these drivers here might be a little newer to racing, if you would say that. So they kind of have a nice bit of gap between the rest of the drivers to really try to perfect their skills and kind of get a pace going. Go back well if we back around. Blue flag for Lionel, 701. So he's gonna have to allow these drivers to pass. We'll see. It can get a little dangerous here when we have the randoms racing alongside. We're not sure what their skill level is. So we'll see how much he gives. Hopefully no altercation. E-Slider and JK seem to have made their pass without any harm. Stein, Josh, they've all made a pass. Nando's looking to get by here. It seems he's just a newcomer. He seems to have a good pace for the position he's in, but you will have to leave a little space here as it is blue flag. Oh, he seems to have a good line, so hopefully we shouldn't have any problem here if Nando can use a little slipstream and get by him. Looks like he put the hazard lights on, so he's giving the space to him. Looks good. Move back here. Platt's on his own, 6th position. 6th? 7th position? Not even talking right. Get a little water. Here we go. Flamin' Dave still locked into a battle here. Surprised. It seems we're losing. Roman seems to have fallen back on pacing. I'm not sure what's going on there. If we might have missed something in the cameras on a collision, or there might be a problem with setup. Not sure what's happening there, but we'll go look up. So I got Flame AP holding up 8th. What was it? 8th? 8th position. We got Platt 7th. He's got a wide margin to make up, but it might be kind of nice where we do have that blue flag, so we can almost use Lionel 701. He might be able to give a Platts a bit of a boost if he can get close to him, and use that slipstream to kind of make up some gap, which might work in his favor. Go back up. Nando and Adian looking to pull on Josh here. Josh is no longer in the safe zone. He has some competition kind of coming up the rear. See, it's just almost close enough to really reel in that slipstream and get some ground on him. Nan's going to go on the inside. They're holding a lot of pace through here. Just an intense battle. A little bit of rubbing. Oh my god. Nando's going to pull in front of him. Insane battles between these drivers. Platts is going to get the pass here. No. Just barely. Oh, it's a clean race here. Lionel's not going to just give it up. He's going to hold the position from him. Platts is flashing on the blue flag. See, Lionel's going to give it to him there. Some good racing. But he did not give up the position without some cause. Give him a run for his money. Addy and Lonzo and Josh battle here. Let's see, Nando again looking to pass Josh. Josh has been in his own lane for the first 6 laps here. Oh, they're coming hard to the braking zone. He gets him to slide. Oh, he drops the rear. Josh makes it out of the sand. He's going to lose some positions, but I think he can get back on it. To hold 7th, to fend off Flame. Just insane. Can't believe he managed to take that position. Nando really gave him a run for the money there, locking up the rear. So now Nando is in 4th position, looking to keep moving up. He's going to go for 3rd. But it is a long shot. He's got to make a position to Stein. And then from Stein, we're looking at an intense gap. Like, what? We'll see here. I'm going to say 9 seconds? 9-second gap? Or am I off? 11! Almost 12-second gap. 15-second gap from Nando. And that's JSK. Oh my, that is, yeah. These guys are absolutely insane. So no problem so far, but they are about to lap, I believe, Dix. Hitting this in last position. Dix or Lionel back here. I'm worried of the outcome for lap cars, as always. You're just putting a top leaderboard drivers against kind of the bottom of the pack now is falling behind so far, that you have to question their awareness of where they're at. Still, it's been, you know, pretty radio silence for the past 7 laps. You just hope that they can recognize, call it the blue flag, and make sure they give that space to not impede too much. We're gonna move back Stein. Mazda still 4th. Addian and Platts. Platts has moved up a little bit as well to close the gap on Addian. So now we've got a battle for 5th position. Flame still holding 7th. So I'm not sure where Josh has fallen. Seems he's fallen way back to 13th. I'm not sure what happened there. So it must have been something drastic to come through. Right, Mobius is taking heavy damage, but he is back up to 11th. I'm not sure if he's moved down or up. I think he was 13th, 12th. So not good. J&T also had a problem there, the RX-7s. So he's moved down. He's 14th. So they're really trying to make up some ground. Foch. Krabs holding up 6th position. We got Yuko, and we have Dix here now in 18th with the leaders has already passed. So they managed to make a pass without incident as well. It's always great. Always makes you nervous. Must have been a bit of a scare accident there between Mobius and Roman. Stay on Addian and Platts here for a moment. See if I can remind drivers. Platt's gonna make the pass here. Addian's gonna take him back on the inside. So I think a Platt's gonna take his pit stop now. It's about halfway through the race. Not a bad idea. Just a touch and go. Might be smart for him. We're gonna go back. I just want to see where that ends him out. He's got VM Magic coming in hot. See if he can hold his 8th position even from. So an 8th position after a pit stop is not a bad result. It seems like he had a really good pit stop, in and go. He's gonna go the whole 15 with no pit stops though. So if he looks to take another pit stop, this will be detrimental to his race, I would say. So looking to get no accidents. This might be good for him. He might even be wise to let VM Magic pass unless he feels he can hold him out on his pace. Because if VM Magic goes by, he's driving by himself. So unless he wants to push, but it could be nice where he can just keep a good pace line, basically run a time attack, and try to hold his position since he's waiting. I think so far, I could be corrected, but I think he's the only one so far to take their pit stop. Oh, actually, as I say that, we have Cried coming in for a pit stop, so he's going in. So he's going to get bodywork redone, and I assume a new set of tires. It might have just been bodywork, cosmetic. He might be good. Krabs is going to go around the full lap there again. What are we on now? We got Lionel. He's pulling out completely in the rear. Not for lack of pace or anything. I think he was just a late comer. We still had a bit of time there on initial race start, where he just managed to get through before we closed gates. So definitely a skilled driver, it seems, but it's just too late, too little, which is sad. Even on our delayed start. Oh, he's gonna hold it. Wow, that was very surprising. He managed to hold a slide. These are not easy cars to hold when the rear end kicks out like that, as we already seen with Josh. Lost it all. Went back almost 10 positions, or maybe 7 or 8, I'd say, where he was at. He was around 6, I believe, and dropped down to like 13th, where he is now. Eastside and JSK have been sharing the lead this whole race, already on lap 9, just miles ahead. It's not even 18-second gap and 17-second gap between Nando in 3rd position. So it's almost unbelievable the amount of pace these drivers have, and together. And it's incredible. Nando has moved up from where he was at to 3rd position. Was absolutely insane watching that run. I think at least a 5-position gain over the course of a few laps there. So that was just some great driving. He really picked some good battles. So him and Stein will move back again. So Adian's moved back a little bit, but he might be in a nice spot again where having no competition around can be nice, but you also lose kind of that race pace, slipstream back and forth, I find, a little bit. So it's almost nice to just kind of buddy up in pairs of 2, and you can almost go back and forth, and that will actually help you gain a little pace on. There's some long straights. We're doing the long Grand Prix setup for this track, so there's a lot of long drawn out straights and back sections here. So it can be advantageous. I mean, either way though, you have pure line freedom. You're not trying to fight anyone for braking zones, so you can really kind of play your qualifying times and just try to set as fast as a lap as possible and make up time where sometimes battling can hinder on braking zones and touching. And speaking of that, we'll go back here. So Dix is now in last position, and we have 3 drivers. Flame managed to make it by, but we have 3 drivers behind him. So we'll see. He's kind of in the pack here going into the double chicane, so that's a little sketchy. Braking zone. We'll see his speed. He might lose it. He just flies off the track. Isn't it? He's gonna disconnect. So it's another DNF. He was last position, so there wasn't much hope for him there. Just sadly, just with the ceiling skill level of these drivers is absolutely insane. Really got to be on your A game here. Dave and a Platts. Having a great battle. Dave's going to go wide, see if he can get a better exit here. Might be able to get in behind a Platts here, use the slipstream. I think he's going to go for the overtake. So he definitely got a little better of a line coming out. Keeping the pace up. Great driving from Dave, but might be too little too soon. They're going to go back and forth here on this back straight with speed. We'll see. Dave does get the wide line. Platts pulls him out. Incredible driving here from these drivers. Magic's just witnessing, just watching from the rear. Waiting for his moment to strike. See, this is where you can really use the battle ahead of you, where they might be getting slipstream, but Magic's going to just use the slipstream off both drivers. Try to stay out of the dirty air and just watch. And you can really, from the rear, it's great to just sit back and watch and see how things play out. And if they are trying to outbrake each other, you know, they come in a little too hot, you can then brake and pick a line behind each driver to your own. You're almost driving alone, but you have the ability to see exactly where they're braking and outbrake if needed, or see where they're braking and brake early if needed, because you see that they might be going in way too hot or trying to outbrake each other, or having difficulty with their line theory and stuff, just being in the heat of battle. So I think Magic now, obviously, sat back and watched, and Dave has slowly lost a bit of time here trying to keep up in battle with a Platts to maintain his position. Now he's kind of fallen back and fell off a bit of a pace there, so Magic's going to look to get close with him, use a little bit of the slipstream, kind of start to pull him towards the back of Dave, and then now it's just a matter of time where Platts is getting close to Flame and Magic's doing the same to Dave here, so they can defend for as long as they want. But these straights, I mean, it's such a long straight with these cars where you have a lot of time to just sit there and let the speed build up and shoot around, get the pass. But it's definitely a mind game to try to play with the driver behind you and keep him off you. Flame here at the front wheel drive. I'm going to move up. Just trying to get the pull of the corners. You think that that's where he would try to shine for the rear-wheel drive car with more of a pull and a quicker on throttle, but sometimes just not enough. Yeah, there you go. Platt's looking to make a move here. He's gonna swiftly get by him. Again, same maneuver here. Flame's gonna go wide, cut back under. So now we're looking right back at each other. Flame's gonna do a little shake and bake, which he's very aware from NASCAR. We're getting a bit of deja vu here. See if he passes on the outside. Now he has the bump. He's got the pace from Platts now off that slipstream, and a Platts, I think, is going to do the same maneuver outside, use the slipstream again to give him the pace. And same idea, he's going to slip right in last second. It's absolutely intense driving here. And if we move back at you, Dave, see, and that's the battle. So with a Platts and Flame, it seems like that battle is still ongoing, obviously. But that was the thing where once you get close, it's a danger zone of watching the guy behind you, defending where you can, and trying to pick a line, you know, that can defend from things like that. Crash cat. No safety car. The racing so far has been great. That's we haven't had any problems so far. I'm gonna jinx something here, but like I was saying, that's kind of dangerous. So now Platts has definitely made that gap to mitigate that danger zone. I feel where you get a little too close. Now you've kind of locked into that battle. It's you and the driver behind you, where they're gonna use that slipstream. It's just with these cars, it's such a great effect that you'll be changing positions twice, like we just seen on that front straight, if you time it right. So it's definitely, you want to try to give a little bit of that gap distance, but it also will slow down your lap times if you can't use someone to use that back and forth slipstream cycle to try to build up your lap time a bit here. So Platts is making a gap here between Flame, but Flame and Dave, they get close, that's going to be their battle, and they might be able to use that actually for their advantage. And now Addian's moved up here now. The Ave still behind them. So see, oh well, he might lose a little time there, coming in a bit too hot, trying to make up lost time. Josh is crawling his way out. He's up to 9th, but like I've said, this race, it's hard. I mean, you're on your own in terms of race pace and line and doing your race theory, but you're struggling now without the slipstream benefits on the like front and back straights here, where this track is such a long sweeping track. There's not a lot of heavy brake zones except for the double chicane and maybe the initial not chicane, but the initial top hairpin there, you could call to say would be like turn 4 is a pretty semi-aggressive brake zone. But even the other hairpins and long sweepers, it's a lot of just downshifting and maybe a light touch of the brakes, or just a little bit of a let off, and you can basically get around the whole track keeping a very high average speed. So I think that's what keeps the pace up pretty well. It's not affecting the race in terms of safety too much. It's sad to see here Roman back down to 13th. So something must have happened this race, or he took his pit stop. I could have missed that, but I'm not sure what happened on the fallback here. If he's having issues with setup or with the car, I'm not sure. Right, Yuko having just a clean race on his own. It seems that he's kind of been able to keep the pace up just enough to not get lapped, I don't think. Crab's still in 7th position. 16th, sorry. 17th position with Foch. Foch is going to get lapped here. I see Stein coming around. So JSK holding first. E-Slider just took his pit stop. Okay, so E-Slider's still holding out second, which is insane, we have to say, for anyone watching that or is listening right now. E-Slider took his pit stop, which I assume was a touch and go. It had to be. I doubt he went for a tire change this late. He's probably just going to try to run it out, keep the time up. E-Slider's used his pit stop and is still second position. He's lost no positioning and still has a gap on third place. So hopefully he's good here. He did have to fall back behind Krabs to get a spot here. Krabs is going to let him by nice and clean. Doing a fantastic job. Just trying to keep his race pace, but change the line. Stein with third, which is great to see. People still in the race. Platts holding out fourth, which again, now he had that big gap pace, but we have Lonzo that I think was fourth. So now Platts has crawled his way up past Lonzo. Which is, again, an insane turn of events here. 3 laps to go. So he's basically got, if we're saying lap times here, these guys are running around a 2:58 3-minute lap. So he's got about 9 minutes. He's got 9 minutes to try to make something happen here. And I don't think that will be too difficult for them. I assume something will happen there in three laps, or 2, I should say now. So he's really got 6. So his time just got cut by a third. Not good. So Adian's just in a league of his own here. I mean, the closest we got is Dave in 7th, and it's about a 17-second gap. So unless something happens big here in these last couple laps, if people hold their line, it should be a safe finish here, but anything can happen. Coming in that hairpin, like I said, heavy braking zones. I mean, you get into that battle where you're close, that can really kind of throw you off and push you a little bit beyond what you're usually aiming for your lap times or qualifying times. So going a little too hot, you could lose it just from that slipstream, and they take you on the back straight. So, which is good to see. Also, Josh moved back up to single digits position. Not that he's not fighting for it. He got 2 laps as well. So he's 2 laps with Josh, and Magic is looking for that single digit position as well. So they've been in battle here for the past few laps, I think. Very close. So if something will happen here, just both drivers just got to be in their A game. I would say Josh is really feeling the pressure. As always, that you have someone breathing down your neck is always a little something to think about. You got to just kind of keep your mind off it, which now you can see VM is really close to gap. So the nerves start kicking in. You got 2 laps to go. You just start thinking about every position, every step that you're trying to make, and you know, you start braking a little later, or you start braking a little, your turn-in's a little more choppy. There you go, he defends. So he might have bought himself some time. Magic kind of hit the brakes there. It was a bit of a late defend, so we'll see, but he knows that, oh, see, locking up a front. It's a close battle. And that's from watching, that's what I said, is the chicane is really the heavy braking zone. So that's where I find a lot of drivers getting there, and you're so close that you start to push it a little more, you brake a little harder and start locking up brakes, start locking up little turn in or something, kicks the rear end out, you lose a bit of traction. So we go back, J&T's moved up a little bit as well, which was sad there. We must have missed I think there was an altercation between some drivers there. It was a very heavily packed grid there off the start, so I think he got into a bit of a touch with some other drivers, got kicked off a bit, but he's crawled his way back up, 11th. Roman's moved up position to 12th. So let's see, Cry maintains 13th, Mobius down to 14th, Yuko 15th. Crab has stayed 16th pretty much the whole race. In a little battle with Foch, taking their time. JSK again is miles ahead, but this is kind of a false pretense. He has not taken his pit stop yet, so we have a few drivers here that are looking to take their pit stops. I just want to reiterate, call out on radio to the drivers. Just so people are aware, that could be the end of your race if you do have a 0 in your pit stop. Then you will not be placed. It will be a DNF. So I think here, 14 out of 15, we're going to stay on JSK. There's a couple battles here. I just want to see. Yeah, JSK is going to go into the pits. We're going to move back here. We've got a position Nando. I just missed it. Seems that he went off. He's going 5th. I think a Platts might have made some contact with him. Tossed him out. We got 1 lap to go. Race marshals will have a look at that later, but so far we got nothing on the track. Stein's going to look to hold out his 3rd position. He's held this for pretty much the whole race, but it's getting right down to the wire. Definitely sketchy. Platts will definitely make a slipstream here. We're going to move up East Slider now. We're back into it. East Slider now holds 1st, so JSK was just not enough to get out of the pits. With East Slider making up time, so they swapped. East Slider's home 1st. We'll move back. A Platts is going to go for the take here. Push him out wide to the inside. They're close. He's going to come in a little shallow, so Stein might have a bit of a line on him leaving here, but he just carried tremendous amounts of speed. I think threw him off his game a little bit. Platts is having an incredible race, just moving up through the positions here. We're going to go back. People are taking their pits now. Last lap to go. Final lap. Stein says he's an idiot. I hope that means in terms of racing or not in terms of missing his final pit stop, so. Flat. Holding out third. Stein try to take on with fourth. Nando's now going to try to crawl his way back up. It might be beneficial where these cars are still fairly evenly paced. If Nando can use a slipstream to move up, or if Stein can then build up and do the same for Platts, but we're running out of track for the end here. We'll go back Flame in 8th. They have a similar situation, but I think the gap might be too much, where Josh was slowly crawling his way back through. But I'm not sure if he'll get it before lap ends, but we'll see. BM Magic, they have been in an intense battle for the last 6 laps, I'd say. Just non-stop. We've got JNT for 11th, so Roman is making ground, looking to try to drag him in. Everyone's going for their positions. Procrastination right at the end. Here we go. This is the hairpins. Try to nail it. Stein's looking a little rough at it there. Nando seemed to have a good line. Get him on the exit. That's all you can do. See the angle here. It may not be enough to drag him in. And Eastletter takes it. Wow. We'll go back up to the lead here. For third coming around. So Eastletter wins here in Aston. Oh! Going off. It's going for fourth. For third. Stein moves down to 5th. 4th. He's going to have to use the slipstream coming in here to the finish line. Will they make it? He loses it. Spins. Oh my god. And he just takes him. Just to squeak out. Nando makes it back. Wow. Just to hold on to 4th position. That is intense. Adding now, 6th position, crosses line. JSK had some issues there as well. I had PC issues. Oh my, Dave comes in for 7th position, confirmed. They all pit it. Josh got his pit stop in. What a race. Yeah, 12th place finish. Fantastic driving. I gotta say, this is probably one of the best races. See what people are saying. Hello. Dude. Boys. Great race. That was like fantastic driving to watch. Great racing. Oh, I didn't even get it. And Nando, you're in there. Holy, dude, that was crazy. Oh my, took 4th position at the last second. I can't believe you held on to that. That was wild. That is crazy. Yeah, I seen. I just missed it. We stayed on a Platts because I was seeing he was going into pit on the final lap to see if he'd get back over from E-Slider. And E-Slider just managed to get by him there. He didn't quite get it. But when I switched back, I seen you were off. I switched back, and then you were off in the like just when you went off in the grass. So we just missed what happened. Just insane. It was great racing though. I'm surprised. No safety car. Oh my. Like super intense. Everyone was like swapping positions. It was like blue flags were great. No one like messed up. No one crashed. You know, I say no one crashed in quotations, but like no horrible race like altercations between like a blue flag and some driver comes over and messes stuff up. Let's see. That was great. Yeah, Krabs, you want to move up? Oh, sweet. There you go. Here, pop in the pack of it, just so you're all together. I can zoom in. Oh, actually over there. Yeah, because then I can see you. Beauty. What a race. Do like, yeah, and it was not bad. No big issues. What's up? There you go. I'll get this one. It was, yeah, just fantastic racing. Yeah, and it was long. Oh my god, 3-minute laps is just. It was pretty. I was like, okay, we're gonna do rolling start, and then I was like, oh man, now I gotta do a rolling start pace. Platts, let's go. Yeah, and I mean it's the usual time, the usual pace. So like that was about 40 minutes or so, but it probably felt like it was long because you just kept driving the track for 3 minutes. So the scenery never got I didn't have a position. There we go. Sweet. That was great. Go get a few shots here. That was great. And now we do what everyone was waiting for. Oh wait, whoops. Copy draw. There we go. Let's go. Don't look at my history. Don't look at my history. 2.8 minutes times 11. 2.8. Wheel of names. Create my own. Who was in here? We got East Slider, JSK, Platts, Nanda. Red was not here. Wow. Okay. Roman, Jane T, Mobius. Fosh is here. Krabs, you were here. Stein. Oh, you missed the picture. Flame. Come on, man. Dave. Right, Dave. Flame, I got you. Magic. Oh, God. Addian. Jane T is already in here. Roman. Cried. Mobius is here. Yuko. Bosch is here. And Krabs. Okay. Alright, anyone want to take a look? Anyway. Am I missing anyone here? East Slider. JSK, East Slider, Platts, Nando. Roman. T. Alright, I think we're good. I'm Blame. Yeah. Dave. Magic. Addian. Okay, good enough. Sure. What are we on now? Round 7, dude. We got one more. We've got one more race for the finals. Okay, here we go. Bring the Discord over. We have... Where's the wheel results? Wheel shared. Spin. We all good? Here, I'll say. Spinning the wheel. Good. Here we go. Grabs again. Loading. Here we go. Spinning. It is. Oh, Josh. Is this right, Josh? Uh-oh, Roman is typing. $5. Get some money. I think this is the right Josh. I'm pretty sure Josh is still in there, is he? Oh. Is it? Oh, is this JJD? Oh. At Josh. Nope, sorry. Yeah, wrong person. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not gonna pick the last track. Oh, here, I'll put in the there we go. Oh no, we did do Kyoto. West Hills. Was that what you're doing? Oh wait, it's not. I already picked the one. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. No, exactly. So we see East Slider. Wow. So East Slider's gonna maintain his lead here. Coming into the end. Let me see. 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 10. JSK. It's coming down to the wire. There you go. 6, Nando. Getting 5 points here for the board. Adian? I don't know if I have Adian in the scores. Adian still there? Okay, hang on. I'll add him. There you go, beauty. I do have him in. Oh, never mind. That's just because I added him. It's like, what? What do we got? Dave. Everyone else is 3. That was a great race, though. Dave, yeah. Bang. Okay, let's see. So the current standings right now. We'll take a look here. We'll look through the board. So right now we have East Slider is still holding first, 47 points. We got JSK with 42, and we have a Platt in third, 37. So we got Sanma fourth. Nando, you got 24. You're in fifth with your tie with Stein for 24 points. So you won't get, I don't think you'll be able to get at this point in the top 3 with 24, right? Because even a first place finish would be 10, 34, where a Platt says 37. But I could see some maybe for a consolation prize for the other 10 people below. Maybe a little something for a reflux store. something easy. But yeah, this is it. Finale next weekend for all the marbles. Wow. And then we'll do something else. We'll be done with JGTC. For now. Maybe get back into USX a bit, or do a oh yeah, well, the list is long here. We got a lot on the list. NASCAR, autocross, like a gymkhana. It can be a single event. That's fine. Just like a one time. What was the other? Off-road. Off-road is a single. I like to go back and do one of them again. That was always fun. Non-competitive event, just more of a hangout. Yeah, lots of stuff. So get JGTC done, then that frees up the schedule, so we can start doing some other things, hosting more. So yeah, dude, just great. This is probably one of the best so far. I mean, I kind of forget it's been a while since I looked back at some of the original races, but like this was like easy start. No big events, like, I mean, everyone's race, although, maybe you had a worse race, it went smooth. It was a smooth, good driving. Drift events. Yeah, not even, this is our like racing, but it just frees up time too for drift events. And we're trying to get for the videos for AHPP, the YouTube, we got like a really big video in the works there with Roman and Rebel, and all the HPP guys are working on like this big kind of year review long video. So we should have a pretty cool watch party if I get that done. Should be pretty sweet. So yeah, beauty, boys. Good race. Glad to have you. Glad everyone showed up. But Sunday now I got to. We're redoing the garage. We're doing some custom woodworking for some new storage. So cleaning everything up. So I got to go do that now. So yeah, enjoy your weekend. And then Flame will be talking about little NASCAR. So, a little something maybe. A little foreshot, little hint. Yeah. All right, boys. Later. See ya.